Euphrates River drying up shocks atheists. Is this the rapture? The world was shocked by the gradual drying up of the river Euphrates. However, something more astonishing was found. Yes, the Euphrates River has finally dried up, and archaeologists found something amazing. They discovered a structure that has a set of stairs that are neatly arranged in good condition. Why are these stairs under the Euphrates? Who built them? Let's find the answer to all these questions in this video. According to scientists, Middle Eastern countries have been experiencing more frequent droughts in recent years, and it's expected that temperatures will continue to rise in the coming years. By the year 2040, it is predicted that the rivers Euphrates and Tigris, which hold significant religious importance, will completely dry up. The decrease in water levels is causing an increase in pollutants, making it harder for wildlife to survive in these rivers. The combination of reduced water levels and higher temperatures is putting a strain on the survival of all living creatures in the affected regions. Resurfacing of ancient structures as the river Euphrates dries up. The river Euphrates, which is believed to have watered the Garden of Eden and facilitated the growth of ancient Mesopotamian civilization, is now drying up. As a result, previously submerged archaeological structures are resurfacing, and ancient tombs built into the rock face are being revealed. These tombs date back to a time even before the Christian era, and the emergence of these structures is shedding new light on the history of the region. Mysteries of the river Euphrates, religious prophecies, and ancient legends. There are numerous prophecies and tales about the drying up of the river Euphrates, which holds significant religious and historical importance for Christianity, Islam, and ancient Babylon. According to both religions, this river is predicted to dry up, and there is a legend that an underground tunnel once connected the two halves of Babylon and Mesopotamia beneath the Euphrates. As a result, there's a great curiosity about what lies beneath the river's surface. Christian prophecy, the Euphrates River in the end times. The Christian prophecy foretells that during the end times, the river Euphrates will dry up. The book of Revelation, written in 95 AD, contains two prophecies regarding the Euphrates River. The first revelation is Revelation 9:13 through 15. When the sixth angel sounded, I heard a voice coming from one of the four horns of the golden altar before God. It said, saying, Loose the four angels who are chained in the great river Euphrates. To the sixth angel holding the trumpet. The four angels that had been ready to kill the third of men for an hour, a day, a month, and a year were then let free. Explanation. The following prophecy regarding the Euphrates warns us that it would be dried up. This is a reference to the battles occurring in the end times in that line. Revelation 16:12. The wonderful thing about this prophecy is that we are now witnessing the beginnings of it, as several nations dam up the river and the areas around the river are experiencing terrible droughts. To clear the way for the kings from the east, the sixth angel emptied his bowl on the mighty river Euphrates, which caused its water to dry up. The Euphrates River, a sign of end times prophecy? We are currently witnessing the precursor of various Bible prophecies. Some believe that God is warning those who can perceive and understand that time is running out. The Euphrates River, which has never dried up before, is now showing signs of drying up. According to the book of Revelation, this is not about depriving people of water, but rather it appears to be about removing a defensive barrier, paving the way for invading kings from the east. The Euphrates River in Scripture. The Euphrates River holds significant importance in the Scripture, as it was referred to as the Great River 5 times. It served as the eastern boundary of Israel's inheritance and was protected due to its difficulty to cross and the wilderness to its west, separating it from Canaan, the Promised Land. The river flows almost 2,000 miles toward Israel before making its way southeast to the Persian Gulf. During the 1st century, when the Revelation was written, the Euphrates divided east from west, and laid beyond it were the kingdoms of China and India. References to the Euphrates River in ancient texts. The Euphrates River has been mentioned in the book of Genesis, the first book of the Bible, which was revealed around 1400 BC. about 3,500 years ago. The Euphrates River in Islamic prophecy. In Islam, it is also believed that the Euphrates River will dry up. According to the Quran, a mountain of gold will be revealed when this happens, and it states that the hour of the end will not come to pass until the river dries up. The Prophet Muhammad further explained that in the conflict to obtain this gold, 99 out of every 100 people would die, and each person would think they are the only ones still alive. The Euphrates River drying up in 2 decades? Due to a report from Iraq's water ministry, it is predicted that the Euphrates and Tigris rivers could go completely dry within 2 decades if action is not taken. This would result in Iraq becoming a nation without rivers by 2040. Ancient Euphrates Tunnel, construction and use by Queen Semiramis. The local media reports that an ancient tunnel, believed to have been built between 2180 and 2160 BC, connected 2 palaces on either side of the Euphrates River. Although its exact location is unknown, the tunnel has been documented in 2 books from 50 BC and 250 AD, which describe its construction and use by Queen Semiramis. According to the accounts, she turned the river back into its ancient channel and built 2 brazen gates at either end of the vault. The tunnel continued to be used until the time of the Persian Empire. The tunnel's construction is described as an extraordinary feat involving the use of stones, copper, and pitch to make a stable foundation and walls. The Euphrates was let in again on the roof, while the pitch was still soft to ensure a solid junction. The historical and prophetic significance of the Euphrates River. According to a quote, the Euphrates River has a significant history and will have an important role in the days leading up to Christ's return. Monitoring the river can provide insight into the timing of these events. Supernatural ties of the Euphrates River. The Euphrates River's supernatural ties with the surrounding region are fascinating, as evidenced by the fact that the Syrian river deity, also known as the god of rivers in modern-day Turkey and Iraq, was named Euphrates and resided in Western Asia. The Euphrates River, a significant element in Earth's history and Bible prophecy. The Euphrates River has been an integral part of Earth's history from the Bible to Babylon. Its drying up is a fulfillment of Bible prophecies that are currently happening in our lifetime. As all other Bible prophecies have been fulfilled up to this point, it is crucial to watch out for those that have yet to be fulfilled. Every day, more of them are moving forward toward their fulfillment. The drying Euphrates River, sign of the end of the world? The Euphrates River has been running since the Garden of Eden, and as its waters are drying up, it is a portent of the end of the world as we know it. Jesus Christ, the Son of God and one with God, will shortly return and govern for the millennium, which will last for 1,000 years. It was said in Solomon 8:6 and 7, "Put me as a seal on your heart and arm, because love is as powerful as death, and resentment is as cruel as the grave. Their flames are fiery and extremely ferocious. Love is unaffected by floods or many bodies of water." Euphrates River, from Fertile Crescent to impending crisis. The Fertile Crescent, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was once a lush region, but desertification is increasing, threatening entire communities. Humanitarian organizations fear the Euphrates drying up could cause a catastrophe in Syria. Its flow rate has significantly decreased, which could impede 2 hydroelectric plants, reducing clean water and electricity supplies. Farmers are affected by the lack of rain and irrigation. Competition for water fuels disputes and conflicts among farming communities that rely solely on river water. The saline soil renders many Iraqi farmlands useless. The Bible's prophecies about the drying up of the Euphrates River are coming true. Are we currently in the end times as predicted by the Bible? If we are in the end times, what steps should we take to be prepared? Subscribe to our channel for more content like this, and don't forget to hit the like button.